Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, everybody! This is the Sliders Review, and I'm here today to talk to you in the month of December, since it is Christmas time and the holiday time, about Villains of Valley View, Season 1, Episode 19, How the Villains Stole Christmas. This is the season finale, a Christmas episode. And yes, I know, it's not Christmas no more. But I finally got to watch this episode because I didn't know it was on YouTube through the Disney Channel YouTube app. And so, so now I finally get to talk about it and stuff. And so this is a really cool episode because it's basically a prequel that shows what happened to the villains before they ever went to Valley View and tried to live like a normal life and everything like that. And since it's like a prequel, Haley technically is not in the flashbacks, but she is the one narrating the story and stuff. So at least she got to appear in the episode, which is really cool because people just love that character, you know? And so she's narrating in her cute little Christmas outfit and stuff. And so basically the villains are in their lair talking about how Onyx has this reward that he gives to his villains during Christmas time, whoever can steal the coolest thing and everything like that, you know. So of course they want to win because they're bad and that's what they do, you know what I'm saying? And so they can't decide on what they want to do. Well, while all this is going on, of course the youngest son, what's his name, Kobe, he doesn't have his powers yet, so he's just in his regular clothes. But then he makes fun of Jake, talking about how Jake has an imaginary friend who's like his imaginary girlfriend who he kisses and stuff like that. But they do Jake so wrong on the show. Oh boy. So anyway, somebody comes up with I think the father comes up with the idea of stealing like go-karts and stuff, because they have like tons of go-karts at like the mall and they're gonna want to steal them, right? And then I forget who comes up with this idea, but one of them comes up with the idea of stealing the Christmas tree in New York. Now, I gotta say, when this starts off with the flashback, there's a gorgeous scene, an aerial view of like New York going down into the streets. I don't know if it's CGI, I don't know if it's real, but it is amazing. And so the family's gonna split up. The dad and Kobe, they're gonna go steal the go-karts, while the mom, Jake, and Amy decides they're gonna go steal the Christmas tree. And whoever wins get the I forget what the family bet on, because Jake made a bet with the family of who could pull it off, and I forget what the prize is for them, but of course they get the Onyx prize and stuff like that, right? So of course, while they're at the mall and the mom and Amy and Jake are trying to steal the tree, here comes a teenage girl who spies on them and is all like, I ain't gonna let you get away with this. And there's a reason for it. Like, she don't want them to steal the Christmas tree because there's a very special reason why. And so she goes to tell like a cop, or she's trying to find like a superhero, whatever one she could find first. So Amy uses her power of changing her voice and pretend like the girl saying stupid stuff, which embarrasses her. So after that, Jake, he takes the tree. I love their power set. I love how Jake is super strong. I love how the mom has electricity. I love how the dad is super smart. And I love how Amy has like sonic waves. And of course, Kobe, he has shape-shifting abilities, which will come much, much later. So with the dad and Kobe, they've already stolen all the go-karts. It would have been nice to see them steal it. This is a Disney Channel show, and it is 20-something minutes long. Well, Kobe, who's supposed to be the lookout, forgot to inform him that, hey, there's a go-kart in the display and it's gonna be raffled off. So the dad is super annoyed and everything, and this one lady bought like 200 tickets to try to win the go-kart. So of course they come up with a way to try to get the winning ticket. The dad put some kind of metal thing on it with some kind of magnet and this and that. So in a way, he wins the go-kart. He's happy, he's thrilled, and he can't wait to see everybody's faces being pissed off, mad at them. But everybody's actually kind of they're kind of happy, sad, and everything, because they're so happy that somebody gets to win the go-kart and makes their kid life a Merry Christmas. So then the dad, it hits him really hard, and he has some of the best like dialogue in this episode. He gave a really great performance, him being sad, talking about maybe Christmas is more than just like stealing this and that. It's about the holiday cheer and all this goopity goppity like Christmas stuff, right? And so like he realizes what he did was wrong. So, these villains, they're bad. They're not super bad. And so, like, he's going to make it up to the people. Well, over at the lair, as they got the Christmas tree there, they hear something rustling in, like, the bushes, the branches. I figured I knew what it was. It's the girl and everything. And so she snuck in the tree somehow. I don't know how they didn't see her sneak in the tree. But then again, it's a really huge tree. So she could have just ran around it and hopped on in it. I don't know how she didn't poke her eyes out, but still. And so, of course, she's all like, hi, I'm going to like tell the police on you and stuff like that. So she gets her cell phone out. She records some stuff and they're chasing her all around like, the lair. But they can't catch up with her for some bizarre reason. And so Amy decides she's going to use her sonic blast and blast the girl dead in the face. How the girl didn't go deaf, I don't know. How the girl face didn't explode, I don't know. It's Disney Channel, so they can't show that. So when Amy gets her phone, she realizes something. There's a picture of the girl's dad in there. And so the girl gives a very sad, touching story about how, like, her dad's in the military, he's off training. Their big thing is every year they like to see the Christmas tree lit up, but he can't. So she was going to take tons of pictures of the tree, but she can't because they stole. And Amy is devastated by this because Amy has a heart of gold, even though she is bad and evil and stuff. And she feels terrible and stuff. So while the girl leaves, she promises she won't tell and all this other stuff. If she'll just give the cell phone back and stuff. And so Amy decides, we need to return the tree. The mom don't want to. And everything. The mom's like, we ain't doing this. But of course they do it anyways. So they save Christmas somewhat. And the mom lights the tree up with electricity because Amy's too lazy to plug in. She is so Alex Russo, man. This is such a Wizards of Waverly Place and Thunder something on Nickelodeon ripoff, man. I swear. And so, like, the girl, when she's with her mom, she's a little sad because she's all like, the tree ain't gonna be lit up. But then, of course, like I said before, the evil mom lit it up. And then all of a sudden, here comes her dad out of like nowhere. Like, that was kind of convenient and odd writing. However, what's interesting about the dad and the daughter is that they're really dad and daughter in real life. The dad is a voice actor, a live action actor. He was on a show I can't say right now because this is a Disney Channel video. But his daughter does like voice work and stuff. And I didn't even know they was related. I didn't even know the girl was Hispanic. Stuff. And so like so Kobe and the dad comes in on a go-kart and the dad's dressed up in like Santa outfit. Kobe's in like elf because he stole the elf outfit. Well, he asked the elf volunteer for the outfit and the person just had to go home. And so they're delivering gifts to people because now they feel terrible. Why they're not giving the go-karts back? Hey, I don't know why. But, the dad is all like, we ain't doing this every year. But it's one of those traditional, handing out the gifts, saving Christmas type thing. So I will bypass that. You know what I'm saying? I get kind of tired of seeing that for Christmas episodes. But this is okay because it's Disney Channel. And so I like in this episode how even though they are an evil family, there are things that, touches their heart. And they realize that what they do is kind of crummy. And then they have to learn like a lesson from that and stuff. And it was sweet that they gave everybody a Merry Christmas after all, even though they tried to steal it like the Grinch. Bah humbug, that was a good episode. All right, everybody, I'll talk to you later. Bye.